Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're still on the PTS, although today we're not going to be doing another Dragon's Call video. We're also not going to be playing with Broken Grok because the PTS went down for about a day after I posted that video, which is kind of funny. I don't think it had anything to do with me. It's kind of funny that just around the time that my video went live, the PTS actually went down, either like I think it was 20 minutes right before or 20 minutes right after my video went out. Hilarious timing, but we're not going to be doing that today. I think they fixed it, although I'm not 100% sure. I haven't tried it. I haven't had any of you guys tell me just yet because the PTS has been up for like, I don't know, 15-30 minutes by the time I'm recording this video. It's been down for like a day and a half. We're going to be doing Makoa. I did try and do Pip. For those of you guys that were wanting me to do Pip with Combat Medic, I don't really like it all that much. I didn't feel like it would turn into that good of a video. I did try it, and just Pip in general isn't a very good character for me. I don't feel that great with him. I even made a loadout that ended up not really working, but I ended up scrapping the Pip video. Instead of that, we're doing Makoa with his new infinite shell spin, where you can now spin until you cancel it and also control its direction. From what I saw and what I tested very briefly on the practice, you have a little bit more control than I was expecting. I thought you'd be able to just move it very slightly, but you can actually kind of do corners, so that if someone's trying to dodge you, they probably will be able to, especially if they have movement ability. We've got a loadout to combo with it. Obviously, we're going to have Spring Tide in there to heal for 1,000 plus whenever we hit somebody, and Crashing Wave. So we only have to hit 3 people or 2 people to nearly completely get rid of the cooldown on it. I did think about putting the card that reduces cooldown all the way up at level 5, but I feel like it made more sense at 4. I'll change it maybe if we do a second game and I feel like it makes sense. That's obviously what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be trying our very best to spin around the map as much as we possibly can. I had 3 other cards in there. I'll go over it again really quickly once we actually jump into a game. But I haven't actually tried this one in a match. Like I just said a second ago, I've only actually tried it in practice and it was kind of funny, but I actually have no idea how well this will do in a game. I don't feel like it makes much sense for me to spin around the whole time, but maybe it will. At least this way we can spin as like an escape or as like an engage, I suppose, whereas you can't really do that all that well normally because you have no control. And we have a Tyra, a Grok, a Strix, and a Lex. We're going up against a Zin, Meave, Tyra, Damber, and Victor. So they don't even have a tank, so this is going to be kind of interesting. It does seem a little bit slower, like I'm spinning around now just before we get mounted up, and it does feel a tiny bit slower than like a standard shell spin, because the standard shell spin feels more like a dash to me, but that feels significantly slow, which is probably a good thing because it means we've got a bit more control over it. I think their Victor just messaged me asking if I'm the real me. But shout out to Jag Battle Duty either way. Can we get a hook combo on that Meave? No, we cannot. Holy shit, I have 180 ping. Also just realized I have 190 ping, nearly 200 ping. I think that's because the servers haven't been up for long and the PTS has been super fucky. I don't think I'm playing on NA because the last game I played to kind of semi-warm up for this one, even though I didn't play Makoa, people were also saying that they were having issues. I can't deploy my shield whilst I'm spinning. That's interesting. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to do engaging like that. That makes no sense. I definitely don't feel like this will be a top pick legendary card for Makoa. That's just me personally. I don't feel like this is all that strong, but at the same time, it is pretty damn funny that this is a thing I can do right now and just kind of slide away infinitely. It's quite nice to position myself like that, surprisingly, and the cooldown on it isn't crazy, so it is very good to actually get around the map and to chase somebody down, whereas Makoa normally doesn't have the option to chase someone down. I can just run away like this. This is kind of hilarious. We can just spin around the whole map in my F, although it is kind of easy to bug it. It's quite glitchy. This is the public test server, so I'm expecting stuff like that. Is it faster than being mounted? I don't think it is. I think it might be. It actually might be. I don't know. I don't think it is, but it might be. Let's go ahead and spin in. The only thing that I feel is strong for this is the fact that we do indeed actually get a heal from it. Did we just knock that dude off? Holy shit, we actually knocked that dude off. I was making no sense because I surprised myself. What I was trying to say is the heal is really, really nice, and then I managed to knock a Victor off of the map. Sorry, my brain's just dead right now. I don't even understand what just happened. Did I actually just die? I can't English. Such a strange fight. All 3 of them were running up the stairs at the same time. I just about nipped the Victor, managed to knock him off the map. I feel like this is like the aggressive way to play Makoa, but obviously you lose out on the bonus damage you normally get from the Pluck legendary. I'm dead. He's gonna kill me any second. Or we can spin away. Holy shit, it actually saved me. This actually saved me for once. I'm actually alive because of the fact that I was able to spin. Also, you can go out of combat whilst you do it. Didn't know that. I'm playing aggressively and it's kind of working. You're dead any second. One more hit, please. Oh my god, he's on no health. Can I just kill you? Can I just kill you? There's no way you're going to live here. Let's spin. That didn't work. Nice. I don't know how I'm going to turn this into a video. It's just me spinning around as Makoa and acting like a complete knob. I did try and make a video out of the Pip legendary card, but it didn't really work out, like I said, because I don't like Pip all that much, and I don't feel like I did a very good job of representing it, so I ended up just scrapping it. And I don't want to scrap this one too, because this one's actually kind of fun, and it actually kind of works. The shell spin, shell shield combo is actually kind of strong, and that 1000 heal is really, really nice. The only way I can really see myself using this is to get away or to engage, and I guess if people line up in front of me, I can use it to get a bit of a spicy 1000 or so heal. But I do very, very heavily doubt that this version of Makoa will be meta and will be picked often, just because it doesn't necessarily make sense when you compare it to the other legendary cards that have much more of a defined purpose. Like, you pick Leviathan if you want health and CC immunity in your ult, you pick the one that gives you extra damage on your pluck if you want to like kill squishy characters, and then you have the one that deploys your shield if you want to hold an objective and create like a nice little dome for people. The only real reason I can see for you wanting to pick this is, hey, I like spinny things. That's like the only reason you'd go for this. I'm doing absolute trash right now. I'm hitting E. It wasn't letting me ult because I think I got stunned. Another thing that might be taking a big toll on how well this is working is the fact that my ping is 200. I know this isn't only me because, like I said, in my first game there were other people saying they were having ping issues. Literally everyone in that game had 200 ping, and I feel like in this one it's probably the same. There's 2 hits. Thank you for the double heal. I just got stunned, then I got feared. This is a complete mess, although I do have my F back up, so we can go back to being a spinny boy. Hello, what's poppin'? Let's just kill you any second. Dash into him. There we go. It has got an internal timer on it, so you can't just like knock somebody up against a wall. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. Do I ult here? I don't know what to do. Do we just push up? Do I just push up? Let's spin. What's up? What's poppin', mate? How you doing? You good? I'm dead. I now understand why so many people are playing Meve on the PTS. I didn't understand it until right now because I forgot fucking Street Justice was changed. Now it makes sense as to why everyone's picking her. Let's go ahead and push. It's quite easy to make a complete 180 turn if you go down like a step or something. There seems to be a weird thing where if I like drop down a level or go up a level, I'm able to completely change my direction. Let's get a hook on you or not. The lag is absolutely insane right now. Let's chase her down or not. Do we just kill this in instead? I don't know what to do here. Shield, sure. Shield spin. Let's go. Combo. I'm out. I'm rolling out. We're just gonna leave real quick. Leave abruptly before we die. I'm just gonna spin out. Cue the piano music just to key me out. This legendary card is fun. I don't know when I'm ever gonna pick this. When this actually goes into live, when I'm not making a video, when am I ever actually picking this legendary card? That's the question I'm trying to answer in my head. I'm sure for some people who play Makoa a ton, this will be like a really, really good legendary card for them and the way they play. But for me, I don't really see myself ever picking this in live. It's fun. It's a good meme. But at the same time, it's so weird. I don't know if I like being able to spin indefinitely because I never know when the right time to leave my damn shell spin is. Like, I don't know. And also the fact that I can't deploy that whilst I spin is a little bit annoying. Tyra, can you don't? I'm having so much delay between when I actually hit right click and when my hook goes out. A whole 200 pings worth of delay, apparently. There's actually quite a couple things that I now realize make this not as good as I originally was hoping for it to be. The fact that you actually don't knock people back all that much, that's probably a big part of it. You don't actually give people that much of like a disruptive downside to you hitting them with your shell. You don't really affect them all that much. People can just be like, oh, you did 150 damage to me, that's it. If they buff the damage on it, that'd be a whole other story. Can we hook him off the map? No, because my hook is a mad delay. Look, watch it. I'm going to hit left click and it's going to fire. Okay, that one was on time, so that was a bad example. But most of the time, there's a huge delay between when I actually hit the button and when anything happens right now. It's kind of crazy. There we go. You can see when I hook someone, it takes forever till the effect actually hits them. Maybe this would be viable if it actually made your shell spin deal more damage and give more of a knockback. Because right now, I hit someone with my shell, the only thing that I get is a heal, and anybody else who actually gets hit by it doesn't really suffer at all. So that's the strange part of it right now for me. It's kind of nice to get around the map, but it just, I don't know. I don't really think I'll ever grab this. I don't think I will. It's one of those legendary cards that I feel is going to be completely underpicked, other than a couple times when it first comes out for the sake of just dicking around, because usually this doesn't make sense. Can I hook you off the map? No, of course I can't. You're going to dash back on. The delay is absolutely crazy. I shot so far ahead just to try and guess where she was going to be in like 5 seconds, because the absolute sheer amount of delay on 200 ping is immense. I can't even spin fast enough to hit anybody. I'm just kind of gliding around. There's one hit. Thank you for the heal. Can we get another one? There's one hit. There's another hit. There, we would have killed her if we had more damage. Let's spin around again. I think I know another thing that would make this feel significantly better, because right now I hit F and it doesn't really feel that much faster than actually walking. So if someone's far away, you don't really gain that much ground on them. It isn't very fast. It's fast enough. I feel like if they left it so that you actually got like the initial shell spin that you usually get with Makoa, and then it just let you go infinitely at the slower speed, it would probably be quite a bit better, because right now it feels so strange. It feels really strange having having such a slow shell spin. Like, I can't even chase him down properly. That's ridiculous. There's the Lex also adding into the fact that I'm not the only one with 200 ping on the PTS right now. I think it would probably be quite viable if you still got like that initial burst from your F and then it just let you continue going at a reduced speed for a decent amount of time. But the way it is now, it's so slow. I don't really know why you'd even use this. It doesn't make any sense. There, Meave got top play. I feel really strange about this right now, what I just did. I don't feel like I did justice to anything. I don't feel like I showed off this legendary card well, but at the same time, I don't really feel like there's any other way to show it off. I went around in my F and did the thing you're kind of meant to do, but it's so slow and you have such little control. It feels really weird. I thought about doing 2 games, but I'm happy just sticking to 1. I did pretty trash damage that game. I'm fine with that. I did really badly. I'm not gonna hide that at all. I didn't do well. Most of my team did not that much different to me. They also did pretty badly too. I'd say everyone in that game other than maybe their Meave and Tyra did pretty badly. So shout outs to those 2. Shout outs to Jag Battle Duty on the enemy team. Always nice playing with viewers. He'll see himself in a video in a couple days from when I've recorded this. I don't really know what else I can add to everything I've said so far this video. I feel a little bit not disappointed, but just I wish it was better. It's not that I'm disappointed because it isn't that far off what I expected, but I was hoping it wouldn't lose its speed because it feels really sluggish right now. It needs a bit of a speed boost, and I'd say it also needs a bit of maybe a control boost, but I think personally the way it would feel better for me would be if it was just like a normal shell spin for the same duration, and then after that you get the slowed down version that lets you control it. I feel like the first like initial dash should be in one direction, like the standard one, and then you get control to be able to move it, and that maybe you should get a bit of extra damage on that initial little dash part. That would be ideal. That's personally how I think it would work best. Just something little, like you get the same initial shell spin. It deals, what, 500 instead of 150 or 650 even? That would probably be too much, but just like a little bit of extra damage, like 300 plus more damage than usual, something around that range, 300 to 500 extra, in the same shorter duration, and then after that short little dash, which you always get normally with Makoa, you get to be able to control it and do whatever else you want. For me personally, I'm not going to be using it the way it is now. I don't see anybody realistically using this the way it is now. It's kind of fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but when you compare it to other legendary cards, for actually wanting to win a game or do well, you're not really going to pick this. Maybe with the change in bonus damage on shell spin and also maybe a couple other things to make it work well, maybe then it would be used, but it's so easy to dodge and it feels so slow. I hope I've got like my ideas across to you properly, and I hope that you've understood what I feel would work best for it. I'd love to hear yours in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys want this legendary card to be, or maybe you think it's fine and you think it should be left the way it is. Either way, I'd love to hear them down in the comments. I'll of course be down there. I'll see you all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty.